Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to the Unofficial Patch. Alright guys, so we're back. So I think we just delivered the Gargoyle quest here to Strauss. So I think we did not do the second quest for Romero because we didn't have time really. So we're just going to do that one quickly right now. And after that we need to start doing the V quest too. I don't think we have done the Ash quest either, right? So I probably need to check my my quest log here just in case. Now that we are walking around with our S&M outfit here, the hero arc has just started. Just look at that. What's the name of that comics? I was going to say developer, publisher, Hellblaze. Forgot the name. The one that publishes like Spawn and things like that. This guy would be perfect. Look at that. Oh yeah, and I'm like, where's the taxi? There's no taxi. So let me see if I need to do something else here before we go. So no, yeah, we already did that part of the Lucky Star Motel quest for that one that we need to get with Flynn, right? With the phone. The moon is a mysterious mistress. We already did that part, I guess. Okay, museum, sure. Yeah. So Romero, only one. Gargoyle. We did the cafe quest. Yeah, that's basically it for now. So we need to do the Ash quest. We need to do the V quests. I'm forgetting something. Romero quest. What am I forgetting here? You know what? Maybe I remember during the process here. Okay. So the next goal here, let me check so we have the PC book here, but we don't have research yet. So we need to raise our research, obviously. So I want to put points in potence, as I said, but if something comes up, I will prioritize something else if I need to. So we have lockpicking 7, we have sneaking 7, so we have effective lockpicking 9 because we can use disciplines of this playthrough here. Alright, the main thing we need is to put the next point here in computer, which is the last point that we need to put here. It's funny that exactly in our Nosferatu playthrough here, I don't have hacking as high as I should right now. Of all the clans to do that with. So research, okay. Persuasion 7 is pretty decent. I don't think I need to raise this right now. Yeah, okay. So the next point is in computer. Then I need to start thinking about either raising wait. Oh yeah. I was like, this persuasion value is wrong. So I got stuck in my own brain here for a second. But in reality, oh yeah, I need to travel. Oh my god, I forgot. But in reality, the persuasion problem that we have is actually on the Malkavian playthrough, right? I'm like, why the hell do I have persuasion 7? That's wrong. Because of the penalty. And then I remembered, oh yeah, the penalty is on the other one. That's why I froze there. I was like, is that a bug? We have a penalty to appearance, not a persuasion. You could argue that our appearance here actually makes us more persuasive, I guess. In a different way. Just like we persuaded the guy at the cafe there. In the other episode. Okay, so let's go up here. So now I don't think I need to do anything else like out of order. So we'll do the Romero quest, then we'll do the Ash quest. And then we'll go and do the V quests here. So I already did the Gargoyle quest. So I don't need to worry about persuasion, so what else? Every time I think like there's something missing because I'm forgetting something. Or at least I think I am. So I'm gonna do the Romero quest first, so I don't need to go to the graveyard anymore, at least for now. Alright. Yeah, so I'm still not sure exactly how long is the time here. or the timer, I mean. So when the mask, which is like represent like the masquerade, right? So the idea here is to like not break the masquerade by staying out in the open for too long as a Nosferatu, right? But so far I haven't been able to actually discern like how long the timer goes for. Sometimes it's super quick, other times it just doesn't work. So I'm not sure, really. Is this stealing or not? No? Seems to be okay. Alright, hey man.
How's that whole blood-sucking thing working out for you?
Working great.
Moon comes up, dead come out, hammer comes down.
I like that phrase a lot. Oh, wait.
How's that whole blood? Moon comes up.
Oh, I see.
How's that whole blood-sucking? Moon comes up, dead come out.
Oh, don't...
How's that whole blood?
Portuguese came out. Yeah.
How's that whole... Moon comes
So
up.
there's no secondary quest here. So either the secondary quest is not on the unofficial patch here,
How's that whole... Moon
or
comes...
the quest needs to wait. Like, so I need to wait for something to happen. Or, and that's where my theory is, or where my theory comes in. Because I'm a Nosferatu, odds are I will never be able to like pay for a prostitute to come here, right? She would look at me immediately and she would be like, ugh. Because she's already like that, usually, right? Because of the graveyard thing. Imagine like a Nosferatu inviting you to like the graveyard to see a friend of his. As a prostitute. That's almost killing yourself there. That's like a horrible idea. Alright, so since we cannot do that quest apparently, or maybe I did it in the other episode and I'm just not remembering. I don't think we did. Here. Yeah, no. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on. But that's okay. The rationale makes sense in my head. So alright. Alright, so let's do the Ash quest here. So let me think. What do I want to do here? I mean, I have Obfuscate, but that is not going to help me here ever, right? Because I tested this skill enough to know that if he's looking at my direction at all times, or most of the time, even if I hide behind a wall and the enemies are not seeing me, if Ash is looking straight at me, I won't be able to enter Obfuscate ever, right? So I would have to count with just Potence here, which might not be enough. That said, I also already have Firearms 4 here, I just don't have Perception. So I could go with weapons instead. I do have some here, but I don't have bullets, really. That said, I do have money. And I already have the haggle thing here already. I mean, I lost a point with this character, right? But that's okay. So what do I do here? I mean, let's just go there and save, and then I will try the two methods. So if this is too annoying, we'll just go for the secondary method. I don't care all that much. I mean, we lose XP, but we are already in a spot in terms of like sheet building that I'm not that worried about it anymore.
I'll never forget this night.
We were already able to finish the game with like worse characters than the ones we got here, the one we have here, I mean. Alright. Hey man.
I just might. Why don't you ask Ash? Son's. Never mind. Me neither. What's the cat? To say you didn't hunt. I could just walk out. Did I?
Nope.
What the?
Give me money.
Fine, I've got chores up. You sure about that?
Actually, I'm not.
If I make it past the hunters, I'm getting.
I have no idea. This is like a complete shot in the dark here. Because usually when I come here with him and I'm going to use a melee character, I have either Potence or Presence or Fortitude or anything of the sort that like really helps in this type of situations. if I have a ranged character, I would have like better weapons and aspects and so on. So because I'm in kind of this like mid-tier, I'm not really good at melee really, and I'm not really good at firearms either, and I don't have good weapons. So I kind of don't know exactly how to proceed here. So let's try the melee thing. If that doesn't work out, then we'll just switch. So in this playthrough, I don't have the mace, so fire axe. Yeah, the damage is okay. The main problem is not the damage that I'm going to deal, it's the damage that I'm going to take. But we shall see about that. So the main problem with Obfuscate is because of how incredibly powerful it can be, like to just walk around invisible. Because of that, the discipline actually doesn't give you any bonuses. So you only have that triple damage from like when you exit Obfuscate, but that's about it, right? So it's not like that's going to help me here. So I'm just going to activate Potent for a while here. No, don't look this side. I'm going to activate the other guy. Alright, down. So as you can see, our damage is pretty bad. We have no strength either. But you know what? Focus one is getting the job done here. Wait. Oh, the guy's there. Okay. I was going to check here, but the guy didn't let me. That's annoying. Maybe Ash's presence has actually helped me here.
Hey, stop right there.
I can feed on the rest later, I just need to survive it. Oh, fire crossbow is rough. Oh, not here, not here. Get in. Oh, sorry, Ash.
Stop right there. Hey,
No.
stop right there.
Where are you going? Oh my god, he's so aggro now. Yeah, I cannot stop to feed on the rats here. Alright, that's going to be a problem. I've never had it before, I don't think. Like Ash being this aggressive. And he's punching people too, he's not shooting at them. Alright. As you guys know, there's no like quest that is worse to do in any game than escort quest, right? If that train kills him, I swear to God. I'll join the hunters. I give up on the beast. Okay, keep killing him, come on. Target practice. No. Punch him back. Yeah, I bet you have strength 1 too.
Someone there?
He's using the stunts that he used to do in the movies. Alright, you know what? It wasn't bad.
I lost him.
I think I was overblowing this. But remember, this is vanilla. I'm not used to play vanilla at all. So maybe in vanilla it is that easy. Oh, no, bro. Alright, I forgot about that. We should dodge those two. Come on, shoot. Oh, damn it. I went to the wrong side. Alright, I don't need potents here. It's okay. Come on. Good. Yeah, the angle doesn't work here. There you go, my man. Never turn your back on a vampire. And also never turn your back on a person dressing what I'm dressing here. That's not a good idea. Alright.
I think it was as far as I could fall.
This man deserves an Oscar. What a talent we lost. Alright, so the idea with the Ash character really is like for him to be like a like a James Dean type character. One that died too young. I don't know if James Dean died in a car accident. I have no idea. But I do know that was a very popular actor that died super young, right? Problem is that Ash is too goofy. And the game like wants you to think that he's goofy, you know? Especially during the second quest. Okay, so the Ash quest was okay. No major problems. Not a whole lot of XP either. Okay, so the Romero quest apparently not doable, so let's just start the V quest here. Yeah, I think we can do the warrants today. Not really pumped for that. But hey, I am interested in the conversations that we are going to have with our brethren out there at the warrants. We're finally going to talk to some of our own here. Last time we did that was Bertram, right? Okay, so just double check it to see if there's something different here in the unofficial version. No items. Sorry. Yeah.
What are you doing? You can't just walk in here looking like that. If you must talk to me, follow me upstairs. And please, try not to attract any more attention.
Alright. There you go. You know what? That makes sense. Let's see what else is going to be different. Well, she's a Toreador, right? So my physical appearance here is not going to endear me here.
I don't know how it is in the sewers, but there are hunters all over Hollywood lately. And unlike, say, me, you don't exactly blend in. It must be so difficult for you. How sad.
Ah, she's so annoying. So hunters, they're just kind, simple, fragile kind.
That may be so. But some kind are skilled beyond all our ability. Some in the arts, some in murder. If they smell a corpse, they'll bury it. I'm Velvet. Miss Valor will do. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here.
So for me, it's Miss, as you can see. So I'm starting at the lowest level of relationship with her here. Alright, so what should I ask?
I'm like a book. Hunters. For a few weeks.
Okay.
I've had to adjust a lot to this existence. And I've accepted that I may have to do just that.
Oh yeah, cry me a river.
Would you? You'd really be willing to do this for me?
Well, not really after what you said, but I need to.
She works over at the Sin Bin now. Her hair's blonde. I want you to understand.
Okay. Alright, so same quote-unquote problem that I had in the Ash quest. So we just have to try to melee her down with potence. Let's see what happens. Now, this quest has been kind of a thorn on my side, or maybe not. That's not the best way to say it, because during every single playthrough we did, in which we did this quest behaved differently. No joke.
What can I do for you?
Chastity.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you. What's the thing here? Dirty dog. I might need the password here. I don't know if I had enough hacking. So yeah, every time that we do this quest, in Clan Quest it works one way, in Final Nights it worked another way, in Anti-Tribute was another one, and so on and so on and so on. So every single one of them, this quest is slightly different. Sometimes it works, sometimes it bugs out, and so on. So we shall see here if we need to do something extra, or if the regular here will be enough. You would imagine it would be, right? Because, wrong angle. Because this is the vanilla version, right? But, who knows? Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. Inventory, peep show. Peep show, right? Okay. Should be enough. Okay. Lock. No. Sorry. All the keys from that word are erased on my keyboard. So I'm like, with the lights on here, just trying to figure out where they are. Because I can see them. Yeah, he's pissed. Alright, there's another guy. I need the other guy to leave too. I don't know where he is. Chunk's cousin, so to speak. Chunk number 5. I mean, him being called Chunk and having a bunch of like brothers and like characters with the same model walking around is kind of perfect. Like a birthday cake, you know what I mean? Alright, so let me open this first. So it seems that no one is here. Other than that one guy. Alright, let's see if she's gonna go to the pleasure palace here. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Sorry, I don't do your kind of. I mean, I really need to get out of here. I'm not feeling too well. Maybe chastity. Bye.
Nobody loves me. Oh man, I completely forgot that I was going to get something completely different. She left slowly, but then she just sped up and left. It's really cool. So I always forget that I'm playing with both characters that I have, that I'm playing right now. Both of them have like different types of... I can start this one with obfuscate, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Obfuscate. So I always forget that both of them will have different interactions. Bam. Here's Johnny. Alright, so hopefully she's not going to complain here. Alright. We're good. Now I need to feed. So the lady just vanished. Maybe she's not even here anymore. Which is annoying because I need to feed her. And the bar's up there for some reason. I'm going to save here just in case this is a gameplay long bug here. Well, I don't need to fleet anymore, so I could just feed on him, eat too. Yeah. Sorry, man. Oh, great. I have to guess. This is enough. Instinct. Okay. Alright, so now I need to hope that the bar is not going to get stuck in the middle of the screen there because I need to feed. Okay, we're good. I mean, I need to test this. So let me just save and feed on anybody here just to see if the bar is normal here. It is. Okay. There you go. That's not exactly a new one. I already had this bug before many times. Alright, so we did it. So we had already done the first part of the Lucky Star, so now let's just go and get the second one here. Let's see if she's going to upgrade our relationship here. So we started with Miss Velour. Usually when you're a Toreador, you go straight to V, right? Other ones are like Velvet. No, VV. I actually don't remember the other options. Look who's back.
Look who's back.
Miss Velour.
Yes.
No upgrades?
If we... Yes. Poor. David Hatter's... It was about...
Kindred.
Yes. The details of his story were too...
Death?
Death. No! I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is Kindred.
Okay.
David works at the... After this is over.
Oh, how the hell am I going to get the screenplay from this guy? Now I'm very curious to see what is going to be his reaction. Because there's no vampire that we can choose here to play with that looks more like a vampire than a Nosferatu. That's almost like the quintessential vampire, right? Man. Did I already like pick up the phone here? I don't think so.
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
But walks the night with demons of dread. Dreamons.
The Lucky Star Motel.
I'll be there. You just wait. Who did that? Alright, so let's see how this goes. Not sure. Maybe he's going to faint and I can get the screenplay by myself, or maybe I have to steal it from him. Well, good luck, sir. You had her?
Uh-huh.
Your screenplay, I want it.
No, you can't.
You want me to disappear? Give me your screenplay.
Here.
The name of your collaborator. And then we're done?
His name? He just... Man, he goes by Julius. That's all I know. I'm supposed to meet him tonight. He's just a weird beach bum under the Santa Monica Pier. Man, why are you doing this to me?
So thank you for your cooperation. I was reading the other options here. Remember about all this. Shh. Okay, that was easy.
Jeez, what do you want now? You...
Nothing. Hold still. I'm not going to piss V off here. And I want my humanity points. I only have 6 here. Wrong side. So that was not the reaction I was expecting. But yeah, that was a reaction, certainly. Okay, so let me remove the armor first, right? Here. Now, blood buff. Here. In the other playthrough is so weird because I cannot touch 2 and 3 and 4, which are the other shortcuts for the other disciplines that I use. So my finger always moves in that direction, but I cannot use it. So I have to stop myself.
Oh my god! My work is done.
That's one of the things that I always wanted to know. If this was a Clan Quest thing or an unofficial thing. It is an unofficial thing. There you go. Because the way this happens here in the unofficial, I'm pretty sure it's not the way that this happens in the vanilla version. This interaction here does not happen like that at all. As far as I can remember, but I could be wrong about that, obviously. Could be dead somewhere else. Don't want to get stuck. See, I'm dead and I'm moving. What about you? Youngsters these days, huh? Alright. Yeah, the ring is not on this one, I don't think. Don't get stuck. That was almost a disaster there. Yeah, but the meds are here. Here we go. Nothing here. Alright, so the other one is the one from the ending. Oh, no, I can actually open this one. This one is the one from the ending. Oh, Easter eggs. Oh, yeah. Several people in the comments over these last 2 years that I've been playing this game a lot on the channel asked me to do one playthrough with the werewolf ending, the secret ending, quote unquote. Now, I've done this before, but it was many years ago, So I have no idea exactly what to do. So I'm going to read the text there and see if that's it. And then I'm pretty sure that by the end, in the last dialogue that you have with... the last group of like dialogue choices that you have with LaCroix, by the end of the game, you can actually choose the option to see the werewolf ending. So let's try to and go for it over here. But as I said, I have no idea how to do it. So let's see if I'll have some like helpful hints here. How much do I need here? Oh, I have it. Okay. Hint. Couldn't be more obvious than that. So open doors here often to the werewolf in the yard. In the yard, really. In the end of endings, you'll get another as reward. So there you go. So open doors here often. So just need to open the doors, I guess. Like this door? Well, okay. Like this? Maybe? Or like this? Let's try 10 times. So 1, 2, I need to hit the timing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that good enough? Oh, there he is, dude. That's a big one. The Godzilla of werewolves. Imagine that in the next Monsterverse movie. A gigantic werewolf. Man, that would be cool as hell. Gaia. Alright. That's the biggest like silver fang I've ever seen. Alright, so that's it, guys. So the ending is activated, so I think we'll be able to see it. I don't know how many times I needed to do the door thing here, but we did it. I hope this guy like can't show up like everywhere. That would be ridiculous. But hey, there he is, man. All right. Oh, find the pool. Wait, there's one door that I didn't explore actually. Yeah, the main one. Ring. There you go. Alright, that was easy. That was a good hint, by the way, I guess. Open doors. Sure. The one thing that I did remember about that whole thing is that you need to open doors like quickly, right? Let me double check this actually. Hint. Yeah, here often. So because of that often there, I do remember that I did something in the past, as I said. I didn't remember that I needed to open doors. I thought it was something else. Apparently it's just doors, like opening and closing, I guess. Well, you know the funniest thing about this is that the werewolf's actually dancing like the vampires dance in the club. So you would expect that the werewolves would have a different type of dance, like a tribal type of dance. Maybe not. Maybe the final one will. It has been like many years since I actually watched the video of this ending. Okay, so we got everything that we needed here. So I can go to I need to go to Santa Monica actually for 2 quests. Actually, let me do the cafe first. I'm already here. Might as well, right? Alright, so I have 13. So let me just put that point that I wanted to put in. Oh yeah, the computer point. Let me just put this point in intelligence right now. So I won't need to worry about this ever anymore. Because in the vanilla version, if I'm not mistaken, 9 is all you need. You don't need 10. So that's it. We don't need to deal with research for the rest of the game now. The next few points, I'm going to pull them here and put in computer. Because right after the warrants, we can do the quest for Bertram, right? Alright, this is the worst place to avoid a masquerade violation, for sure. Oh, the guy went to the bathroom. My type of guy. Get in, sir. Alright, just push it. Ah, he's stuck in the door. Oh my god. The idea was to push him inside to be able to close the door, but as you saw there, not today. Okay. Alright, so let's... Here it's going to be okay. I mean, I could obfuscate here all the way, but the problem is that I'll have to hide after each creature. And I just don't want to do that, I'm lazy. So I'm just going to put some portals here and just go. I'm finally uglier than them. What was the mod that we played in which this lady actually survived? It was Camera Edition? Extreme, I think? There was one mod in which the creature actually missed and didn't kill the woman. It survived and became like a blood ball. I don't remember which one. Don't touch the zebra, man. Can't the Malkavian actually talk to the zebra? Like, that would be funny. Imagine that. Alright, so... Lots of squares of death here. I got it, I guess. As always in this game, you never know when you got something. McFly! Alright. I don't think I even need potence here, to be honest. I think it's okay with that. Yeah, it's going to be 3 hits anyway, so... Alright. Gonna save here, just in case.
Oh, Jesus, man! What the fuck? I know, but we didn't make that shit.
Well, weird. No,
Summit?
new interactions here. But as I said, mostly during the main quests of this game, the main quest line, most of the interactions don't change all that much, both for the Nosferatu and for the Malkavian. So they didn't want to rock the boat that much, because this game was already buggy as hell, right? So why would you change like the main quest for a couple of vampires? That would probably be such a big problem to solve, and they just didn't have time, so I guess they just changed what they could and kept the rest as it was for the rest of the clans, you know? Alright. Oh, hey. Great. I was like, why are you not moving, bro? My biggest enemy showed up. Objects. Well, you could argue that a mirror would also be a big enemy here. Alright, so I need to feed here. Oh, that was close as well. Alright. So let me find someone. There's always that lady in the corner there. There you go. My savior. No, you're not screaming for anything, lady. I mean, if she saw me, she would scream immediately, I guess. Well, that's your fault. You know what? I didn't do anything wrong, I swear. Alright, let me hand the tape here.
Any luck?
Yeah.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
I don't know what they are, but they are not good. Alright, death number like 200 and something for this lady, in my case. I don't think there's like a single character that I saw die more in my life, in any playthrough ever, than this lady. No joke. Even games that I finished like 10 times, like Resident Evil 4 or something like that. Even in those, the death count wouldn't be as high as this lady here.
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess is that the fiend that made this... Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu.
Okay.
I can have a car... If I may give you... That's for you to decide.
Okay. Thanks, Isaac. Alright, so now let's go to Santa Monica, right? We have a couple of quests there. I think we are going to stop today after... what's the name of the guy? Forgot his name for some reason. Andre, there you go. So yeah, I do forget names constantly, you guys know. But I also usually remember them pretty quickly. Because usually I'm thinking about something else. Like when I malfunctioned in the beginning of the episode, you know. When I'm thinking, I usually like to shut up to think. I don't like to keep talking and thinking, you know. Okay, so let's go to Santa Monica here. Oh wait, it's not the traveling one. This is the traveling one. Okay. I'm trying to gauge how long the episode has been, because I'm not using my counter that I usually use here. My not counter. My timer counter. So I don't know exactly how long this has been going for. So I'm guessing that after I do these two quests here and I do the Andre fight, we should be okay. I'm not going to do the Warrens today, it's too long, I think. The Warrens are at least like 15 to 20 minutes. Depending on how it goes, right? Yeah, here first. Oh yeah, I think the unofficial patch will have the library quest, right? Because I think it's a library quest feature. Yeah, there he is, my man. So it seems I remember the dialogue. All right, at least we're going to get the sword, right? The medieval sword. I'm gonna cut the enemies like Conan the Barbarian. Okay. All right. Dead. I went too fast. Oh man, ooh, really? Ground zero? Man, I didn't save. Oh my god. Well, I was not expecting to die there, obviously. Well, at least I finished here, I guess, right? Yeah, sorry. I was not expecting to die there. But that said, I was going too fast too. Because I was actually seeing him. If you're seeing him, you're going too fast. Oh, sorry lady. She has the same voice than the ghost. That the ghost in the Ocean House has. And the damn lady took the wrong route here. Oh my god. Come on, lady. So I think that's the first. I don't think I ever died in that sequence there. On camera, you know. Sorry, dude. Well, that one was rough because the guy was physically stuck to me. He was running forward and I was running towards him. There was no way I was going to be able to avoid that. I might get a redemption here though.
Any luck?
Yep.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend.
Well, death
Have
number
There might be something on it that will
587.
give us some insight into what its motives are.
I should give her a name, right? Sophie. Sorry, Sophie. See you in the next bug. You know what Andre always reminded me of? Because before I ever liked like vampires and anything like that, I have always been like a horror fan, and I love like creatures and monsters. All of my favorite movies have like either creatures or monsters or like human beings that behave like monsters and stuff. So always like something like the big outliers, you know? And one that I like a lot is the Wishmaster, the Djinn. I think he's the Djinn, right? There's like several different names for different types of genies, but I think the one in the movie is the Djinn.
I can have a call. If I may get... That's for you.
Alright. So, Andre always reminds me of the Djinn. So when I look at him, I never think vampire or Shimisi. I always think Djinn. Every single time. Yeah, we don't have violations anymore. So, how do I explain Wishmaster to someone that doesn't know? So, Wishmaster is a franchise, so there were like 4 movies. I think either most of them were in the 90s or all of them, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure the first one was, for sure. Oh, travel. And the idea is basically there was this like sultan or like this some sort of like leader from like an Arabic country there back in the day, like centuries ago, that I either found a djinn or he had the lamp or something, and he actually kind of like released the djinn upon the earth, and the djinn was causing way too much chaos because the djinn is completely evil, like irredeemably evil. So every single wish that every character in the movie like makes for the genie, he like gives you the wish. Concedes would be wrong, right? What would be the word here? Gives you the wish? I don't know. And but he gives you in like an evil way, like a damaging way. So there's a guy that asks that he's in prison, so he asks to be free. Then the djinn just press him up against the bars like this, and he becomes like juice because he's completely destroyed by the pressure, right? That's basically how he operates. So every single wish that anybody asks, he will fulfill the wish or the request, but in the most like damaging and negative way possible, because he basically he's going to follow the wording, but he's going to do it the way that he wants to, that his nature makes him do, which is basically the most evil thing possible, right? So then the movie starts in the past, and then the thing that gets him stuck, the thing that someone like, it's kind of like a prison, like the object that he's imprisoned within, you know, the object gets like stuck inside of a statue, and centuries later the statue breaks in the future or the present, you could say, and then the object is released, and someone obviously tries to do something with the object, and then the genie is released, and then he starts conceding or like fulfilling the desires of people or the wishes. And is this bugged again? I think I can do this. Yeah, I can. Come on. Today is not my day. Oh, come on. Alright. There you go. So yeah, it's a great horror franchise. Pretty cool. Basically, the characters in every movie are trying to like stop the jinn from like giving desires to people. And obviously killing them and causing havoc. And he looks amazing. The design of the creature is awesome.
No! Back off, vampire! My work it. What the hell do you... Why? See, you think you're... My fam... No. I track... Revenge. At least I can't turn my back on the evil.
There you go.
No. Oh, God, no.
There you go. We did it. Okay. Oh, I see. So in this version, the last few ones that we played, after this conversation, we need to actually physically leave the junkyard there. Not the junkyard, the car yard here. And in this one, we are just ported out. So maybe this is an unofficial patch thing instead. Alright, so we have 7. So there you go. We have the computer point. Now we just need to worry about... Yeah, I think I can already start putting points in potence, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else like that important here. So before we go to the mansion in the hills, let's go and get... I didn't forget. Let's go and get the jewels. Not the jewels. Jewels is the password. Get the items that we can get in the 3rd floor of the skyline. Since now we have hacking 6, which is enough. So you guys know the drill. I know the password, obviously, but I'm just not going to like go and use it without my character knowing what it is. But now that we have enough hacking, we can go there and get it. You know. So yeah, if you guys like horror, Wishmaster is amazing. Like the design of the creature is not like scary. It just looks cool and imposing, and the actor is awesome. But man, the things that he does to people are like vile, like Hellraiser type stuff. Really, he's the closest thing to Pinhead in like how he operates, in terms of like how he kills people and how little he cares about human life. He's the closest thing to like Pinhead from the Hellraiser franchise without actually being Pinhead. He would be perfect for that franchise too, to be honest. And the bodies are still here, my god. Yeah. Tons of McFlies. These guys have been giving me more violations than anybody for some reason. So like some regular people, I've been like walking straight up to them and nothing happens. But those particular guys with the red thing in their head, for some reason, every time I meet those guys, I seem to get a violation. I don't know why. Like, why them? You know what I mean? I was trying to open the mailbox, then I remember, oh yeah, I don't live here. It's just touching some like other people's like mailbox here. Completely forgot I don't have this haven. Damn LaCroix. But it does make sense. But that's one of the things that I always talked about. In like, maybe like not constantly, but oh yeah, I need the password too. I mean, I know the password, but I'm gonna go down there. I'll just go there. One of the things that I always talked about is like how important the haven is. And for example, one of very few like big complaints that I had with the War Games mod is the fact that there's no Haven in that game. That said, in that mod. That said, yeah, obviously. That said, it does make some sense. Not some sense, a lot of sense. Because it's a mod that you play in like the Second World War during that period. So why would you fix like stay in any place for oh, perfect.
Hey, I know you're out here.
No, I'm not. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. There you go, nice 9648. Let's just obfuscate here. Don't touch the guy. The trash can just move by itself. Yeah, so one of my biggest problems with that mod is that there was no Haven. But, as I said, it makes perfect sense that there isn't one. But I do think that Havens are very important. So one of the things that I always wanted was a mod for this game that gave every single clan a different Haven. And I wanted like a community Haven, like the Chantry for example, with like different NPCs for each character. But that's must be so like almost impossible to do, to be honest. It's like a lifelong commitment to be able to make that work, make that work in a cohesive way in a mod and so on. But man, it would be so cool to have like a Haven for each character. Like the Toreador could live alongside V for a while, for example, or Abrams.
Hey, who's there?
Abrams would be like a tough sell because Abrams is an anarch, right? The Malkavian could get the mansion, right? Or what was left of the mansion after the fire. The Tremere already has a Chantry. The Malkavian should have access to the Haven earlier. I misclicked here. The Ventru should have this Haven here, but with some extra toys, if you know what I mean. What else? Bruja. We could probably get an extra Haven from the guys in the last round. Oh, well, not today, brother. Not today. So who am I missing? The gang, bro. You know what? Griffith Park. That'll be awesome. Imagine that. Like a shack. You know what I mean? That'll be cool. I think that was everybody. Maybe I'm missing someone. Okay, so we did that. So we did the 2 Santa Monica quests, right? I used to deliver the quest to B. Oh wait, I didn't talk to Julius, did I? I don't think so. Yeah, I only did one of the quests, man. Yeah. That whole thing about like the dying there, that slowed me down a lot. Threw me off my rhythm here. Forgot, I need to go and talk to Julius first. Then I need to go talk to V. The serial killer quest gets solved like by itself, by talking to the guy, right? But this one has an extra step. So yeah, it would be super cool to like have New Havens. What I would like is like that. I talked about this before too. What I would like for like Bloodlines 2, for example, let's say they only choose like 3-4 clans instead of 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever. Is that for those 4 clans, they have completely different playthroughs. Not completely different, but you know what I mean. And Havens that have like 3, 4, 5 other NPCs that are specific to those clans, and they give you like a completely new quest line for that particular clan with like unique endings for each clan, that would be awesome. But the best version that we have in any of the mods is clan quests, right? Because you have the extra content for each clan. And in some of those quests you have actually talked to folks from your own clan, right?
What?
Alright. I don't want the money, I want the humanity point. There you go. That's a unique way to solve this quest, because if you think about it, if you say to, like, as a Nosferatu, you go to someone and you say, I don't want to see you ever again. What do you think the person will say? Like, absolutely, man, you don't need to worry about it. The last thing that I would do in my life is to go out of my way to, like, actually seek you out to look at you. You know what I mean? That's the number one thing I will avoid for the rest of my life. Everything with the Malkavian and the Nosferatu is funnier when you put into context like that, you know? Because even the Gangrel, which is like the other like outlier really, even that one, in terms of like how he behaves in this game, is basically exactly the same like everybody else. Except the frenzy. So these two always make you laugh for some reason or another, because of how the game portrays them or how certain interactions go, you know. Here. So let's travel and deliver this thing before I forget. So I don't need to go to the Haven yet. Here. And we only have the mansion. Now this is the unofficial patch, so we are going to get the Pearl of Dubai, right? Now, in the other playthrough, we'll be joining the Sabbat, or trying at least. So we are not going to get the Pearl of Dubai, which is another problem for that playthrough, because we are already having problems with persuasion, right? But we are not going to get the extra charisma from the artifact. So that's a problem. So I didn't think about this before, but in the Andre fight, I think Obfuscate is not going to help me either. Because I can hide from him easily, because he's not like on the quote-unquote battlefield all the time. But the creatures are. So to be able to hide effectively using Obfuscate there, I would probably have to like kill the creatures real quick, wait for him to teleport, and then in between creatures spawning, I would have to find a place to hide, or hide behind a pillar or something. That's interesting.
Look who's back.
Did she say call me Velvet? I don't remember.
Please, call me Vivi.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, thanks. Are they? It must. Yeah.
Thank you. There you go. We did it. So we have 3 now. Not a whole lot. But we basically already did everything that we needed. In terms of like shit building here. Okay, so I had to redo a bunch of stuff, and a lot of stuff didn't work that well. But we did what we could have done here. Alright, so I think we only need to do this now. And yeah, in the next episode we'll find out like how the Nosferatus are going to react to one of their own kind going down there for the prince. I guess they will probably treat me like a turncoat, right? Like I'm working full-time for the wrong side when they are also Camarilla, but they don't necessarily like the prince either, right? They are treated like a necessary evil, right? Oh yeah, the mansion. I'm like, where's the car again? I just don't get used to it. I'm like, where's the dude, man? Have I been playing for too long and the car became like a television? Which is something that can happen in this game, believe it or not. But no, I need to just click on stuff here. Alright. Here, I think. So one thing that I've been noticing about the sewers here is that every sewer has like a different like layouts. They're not the same, but with different colors. They are very different. How you navigate them. Alright guys, so the plan was to do this part here until Andre. But I have my timer is not here, so I have no idea how long this has been. And because we like failed the quest and so on, had to redo a bunch of stuff, I don't know how long this has been. So I apologize about that. So we're going to start from here in the next episode. So we are going to meet our brothers and sisters down there. Hopefully they will treat me like a semi-equal. But you know what? I don't expect anything from anybody in this game at all. Alright guys, so that's it. So we'll continue this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.